Welcome back to Universal Sports. We're live and direct outside Old Trafford. If it's the first time watching Universal Sports, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Let's get up to 500 likes. We had some breaking news yesterday. Dan Ashworth, after 5 months, we took all this time to bring him from Newcastle, paid the compensation of £2 to £3 million to bring him. Now we officially got him sacked. The reasons that rumours are going about that he wanted Gareth Southgate as the manager, and he said yes to keeping Erik ten Hag on for another year, so we lost money that way, and now we're going to lose Dan Ashworth. There's rumours that I've read that Ralf Rangnick could be potentially be coming back to Man United as the sporting director. That's we have to wait and see, but Ralf Rangnick's with the Austria team at the moment, so we don't know if he'll join or not, because the way he got shipped out last time, he probably won't like to come back again. But like Ralf Rangnick said, it's going to be open heart surgery, and he's right. We're going to start off with the players. There's certain players that need to go, that needs to be listed this summer. Number 1, Marcus Rashford needs to be offloaded. Number 2, Luke Shaw needs to be going. He's been here 10 years. He's played for 5 seasons, so injury prone, so he needs to go. The third one, the big one, it has to go. After that shocking performance, although he scored a goal against Nottingham Forest, but he needs to go. Bruno Fernandes, the captain, he's a disgrace. He needs to go. The way he gave that ball away in the second half, that cost us the goal. He doesn't matter, he got us the goal. It doesn't matter, he's got so many stats against him. But for me, if we had the chance to sell him for 100 million like we had a few years ago, we could have got rid of him. But he's not the same player. He's getting on a bit. Although his Portuguese fellow Ruben Almiron, but Bruno Fernandes had his days now. He needs to go. The next one needs to go is like big one. Is I'm gonna say it. Garnacho needs to go. I don't think he's suited to Man United. He needs to leave the club as well. There's so many players that can add on. Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, their contracts won't be renewed this end of the season, so they need to be gone as well. There's other players. Anthony, the stepson of Erik ten Hag. Ten Hag played 86 to 90 million, and he went on a transfer strike to come here. Not good enough for United. He needs to go. There's a lot of players that I can mention that need to go. Casemiro, if you can get offloaded him in the summer, he needs to go. He's on high wage. There's a lot of players that need to go that don't suit the system. There needs to be a big clear out. Like Ralf Rangnick said, it's an open heart surgery, and we start off with the players. If they're ruthless, if Ineos and Sergio are ruthless with the staffing like that, they've laid off 250 staff. They laid off the sporting director Dan Ashworth after 5 months. Why they can't be ruthless with the players? They need to make a stance and start getting rid of this high wage players, the likes of Marcus Rashford. Don't care if he scored 30 goals 2 seasons ago. That's 2 seasons ago. He's not been the same player. He's out there helping others. Doesn't matter. He's not suited to Man United anymore. Although he's come to the academy, it's time for him to go. I've said it time after time again. Marcus Rashford needs to go. He was good pals with Jadon Sancho, Jesse Lingard. I think that's had a big effect of him, and he's not performed to his full ability. I've had enough of Marcus Rashford. Doesn't press, doesn't go forward, doesn't be clinical. Although he had create 2 chances against Nottingham Forest, but it's too late in the game when he did that. He's been benched so many times now, so Ruben Almiron has got an idea that Rashford is not a regular starter. He needs to be gone. Anthony is another one, needs to be gone. The big question marks are now, and everyone's going to hate me, but Bruno Fernandes, if we get good money from him, he needs to be offloaded this summer. He's not going to be the same. He's not captain material anymore. For me, captain should be stripped off him and given to Lisandro Martinez, the butcher. He's more captain suited. And then we need to get rid of some defenders. Johnny Evans probably going a free transfer. Harry Maguire is going. Victor Lindelof is going. Anthony needs to go. We need to take our losses and let him go. There's so many deadwood in the club. Don't perform to 100% to the wage they're on. For example, Marcus Rashford 385k, Casemiro 350k, Jadon Sancho is still repaying half his wages. Look at him, he's started to perform for Chelsea. So I think Erik ten Hag was maybe the problem for Jadon Sancho, but that's what it is. Then the ticket price is going up. Ineos and Sergio made a stance now, £66 for all the fans going forward this season. And look what you're doing, repaying wages of the likes of Marcus Rashford, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. Just had enough of all these. But if it is the first time watching Universal Sports, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And Ashworth, we chased him for like a 1 year. He was on gardening leave, and then finally we got him in the summer. Paid £3 million to Newcastle for compensation. But I don't know what Ineos' stance is with this. So Dan Ashworth decided to keep Erik ten Hag in the summer after we won the FA Cup final. He manipulated him, went to wherever he was in Ibiza, wherever he was on holiday, just to persuade him to stay for one more year. So that was his wrongdoing for doing that initially. And then overall, he spent so much money to bring in the transfers, which was bad signings. He made quite a few bad signings this summer, and the players that we didn't need, that are not performing, are them players. So Dan Ashworth got it wrong, and then finally Ineos and Sir Jim had enough when he had the idea after Erik ten Hag got sacked to bring in Gareth Southgate, English manager that he worked under whilst he was at the FA, and Gareth Southgate was his first preferably choice, but Ineos and Sir Jim didn't agree with him. Omar Brady didn't agree with him. Jason Wilcox didn't agree with him. So there was like 3-4 people against one, and they finally decided to let go of him, and Sir Jim and Ineos decided to bring Ruben Almiron, their choice, to Man United. And don't know where Dan Ashworth went wrong, but whether we can trust Ineos and Sir Jim, there's a lot of being criticism with Sir Jim and Ineos with the ticket prices going up, with the letting go of 250 staff. They're making a big stance with sacking sporting directors halfway through the season, although they played big compensation, chasing him all year to bring him, and they're going to make a loss. They have to pay him out now to get rid of him. They also paid out Erik ten Hag to get rid of him, so a lot of money is getting wasted. So let us know in your comments, what do you make of Sir Jim and Ineos, how they're approaching the season so far. Like, they made any good choices, but the way they're doing this, they should be doing this with the players. So a lot of players need to be on the transfer market, like I mentioned before. Number one being Marcus Rashford, Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, Harry Maguire. Garnacho needs to go as well. Victor Lindelof. There's so many names I can name. Need to get a full clear out and start again with Ruben Almiron's own players, his own backing, and give him the backing that he needs, the full 100% he needs to bring his own players and work with them and get the system in play. But so far, it's been a disaster season start for us with 13 in the Premier League. We've got the Europa League to look forward to. I don't think we can win the Europa League, the players we've got, but we have hope. We've got Victor Plaza on Thursday. It's going to be a difficult away game. Then we've got the big one on Sunday, the Manchester Derby. I think we probably lose that as well with the players we've got, unless we could do some miracle at Etihad, but I don't think we can, because City are struggling themselves. So it's going to be either a draw or City takes the win. But let's see what happens on Sunday. But if it's the first time watching Universal Sports, don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and let's get up to 500 likes for this video, and I'll see you on the next one.